Final day in Toronto for the Royals. If they make it back to Canada this year, that would mean postseason for both teams. But the first order of business today with another beautiful weather afternoon, a little warm, perfect for the roof to be open, is to take the series finale. These teams will play again in September in Kansas City, but this is the final time north of the border. Royals and Blue Jays coming up.
It will be up to Chris Bassitt to try to win a series today, and we know so often it begins on the mound, and Chris Bassitt is toeing the rubber today.
Leading off this game for the Royals, DHing is Jonathan India, long-haired right-handed hitter.
It's high, and that's ball 4. So Jonathan India draws a leadoff walk. He's on at first with nobody out for Bobby Witt Jr.
On the ground to short, and bobbled by Bichette. No outs.
Oh, man. It looked like it was going to be a double play ball. Instead, it's an error and a fielder's choice.
I think that would have been a routine double play ball. It was hit pretty hard at Bo Bichette. You can see him think about underhanding that ball to Ernie Clement before that ball was actually in his glove. I think that messed him up just a little bit. That's a big play in this ball game. First and second now, and still nobody out in this first inning.
And here's another ground ball. Bichette will step on the bag, throw to first. And it took a pitch, but they got the double play. And if you're the player who just made the error, boy, don't you want the next one hit to you to make up for it. In the air to right center and not deep at all. It'll be Loper-Fido, the right fielder, to make the catch. And Bassitt does pitch around the air.
Seth Lugo is making start number 21. He has won his last 5 decisions. The Royals have won 5 of his last 6 starts.
And there's one out.
Loper-Fido gets to this one. Didn't hit it all that hard, but he put the bat on the ball, and he's got a base hit into left field.
That bat just took its last swing, but it went down a hero as Loper-Fido's on first with one out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. back at first base in this game after he DH'd yesterday.
Runner going. That is a strike, and that is an out at second base.
Strike him out, throw him out, double play to end the bottom of the first inning. A perfectly placed sinker for Lugo and a perfect throw from Salvador Perez.
4-pitch walk by Seth Lugo to start the bottom of the second. Bo Bichette on first. No outs in the bottom of the second and no score between the Blue Jays and Royals.
He delivers. Barger tries to check his swing at a curveball in the dirt. Appeal to third. He went around, strike 3. So Lugo strikes out the lefty Barger. 2 Ks now for Lugo.
Ball 4, the second walk given up in the inning by Lugo.
Ernie Clement had an RBI single in the 7th inning of yesterday's game.
Bichette at second, Varsho at first. And Clement pulls one to the left side. A sliding stop by Garcia, but they don't get him. Clement legs it out for a base hit.
Pasquantino did all he could to try and get the out going into the splits at first base, but clearly Clement beat it by about half a step. Bases loaded, 2 down, Miles Straw.
Lines it into left, a base hit. 1 run is home. Varsho is going to be held, but now they've got Clement caught between second and third. And now they got Varsho caught, and the tag will be applied. No, now the out is recorded.
And that ends the inning. RBI single, though, from Miles Straw. The Blue Jays score a run on 2 hits as they take a 1-0 lead. Miles Straw with an RBI single, and the Blue Jays lead 1-0 as we start the 3rd inning. Blue Jays and Royals at Rogers Center.
He went around, and Bassitt strikes out Rave, 1 down.
And Rave punches out for Bassitt's first strikeout of the start.
Top of the order, Jonathan India, who walked to begin the ballgame. Gatto
strikes out India on a sweeper outside. 2 punch-outs in the frame for Bassitt in a 1-2-3. Top of the 3rd. 1-0 Blue Jays. Blue Jays 1, Royals 0. Top of the 4th inning with Bobby Witt Jr. leading off the frame at Rogers Center.
Strike 3 called as Bassitt freezes Bobby Witt Jr.
Bassitt's punched out 3 of the last 4 he's faced.
Just another good sinker for Chris Bassitt. I mean, if you can get Bobby Witt Jr. looking like that, you know it's a good pitch.
Ball 4, back-to-back walks given up by Bassitt here in the 4th. And now you've got Salvador Perez, who has homered in each of the first 2 games of this series.
Bassitt trying to get in the zone here. 2 walks in the inning, 3 walks overall in the start.
So that's why home plate umpire Bruce Dreckman slowly walked out to the mound earlier on in this inning. They're going to fix the mound right now.
Bassitt tapping his foot right now into the landing spot, and the grounds crew is out on the field.
in and hits him.
Changeup slipped out of the hand, looked like it got the left side or left tricep of Salvador Perez.
And so it loads the bases. They've got him surrounded in the 4th inning as Mike Yastrzemski heads up to the plate.
And Yastrzemski hits it well to left field. Vinny's back to tag. Here he comes, and the throw, it comes in on a bounce, and it's cut off.
And the Royals tie it up on a sacrifice fly from Mike Yastrzemski here in the 4th. It's a 1-1 game. The Royals have not gotten a hit yet this afternoon, but thanks to some walks, a hit by pitch, and a timely fly ball, they've been able to tie this one up for Seth Lugo, who gave up a run in the 2nd inning, and he returns to the mound for the bottom half of the 4th inning.
Barger hits it to the gap. It's slicing, and a dive and a catch by Rave.
Oh my Lord, what a catch.
That was half a dive, half a slide, some kind of backhand, backside crab from John Rave.
That's an awkward landing. He lost the hat and everything and makes the catch.
1-1 game after 4 innings.
Well, the Royals still do not have a hit against Chris Bassitt today. He's thrown 4 no-hit innings. The Royals, though, do have a run against him. One gone at the top of the 5th, and Kyle Isbell comes to the plate.
That's hard hit, and it's off of Clement's glove for the Royals' first hit.
Clement lunged to his right, actually got the tip of his glove onto the baseball, but he couldn't get all of it. And so the Royals, at long last, have their first hit of the afternoon. Kyle Isbell singles with 1 out in the top of the 5th inning.
0-2 and a ground ball to 3rd. Barger comes to get it. The play is to 1st. They'll get India as Isbell takes 2nd, 2 down.
Step off, throw back to 2nd base. That's the 3rd for Bassitt. And that means that Isbell is going to take 3rd base.
Chris Bassitt actually looking in the dugout right now, shaking his head. You don't normally see a mistake like that from Chris Bassitt.
Runner on 3rd with 2 outs. Got him.
Climbs the ladder with 91 to punch out Bobby Witt Jr. and strand Kyle Isbell on 3rd.
A successful sacrifice for Straw that pushes Ernie Clement into scoring position at 2nd base. That brings up left-handed hitting Joey Loperfido. Now Lugo, with runners on, has held opponents to a 176 average, the lowest in baseball by any pitcher with runners on base. With runners in scoring position, opponents are hitting just 188 against him.
Line drive, center field, base hit. Clement around 3rd, on his way to the plate and in there. Loperfido to 2nd. He is safe there, and the Blue Jays have the lead.
Little hanging sweeper from Seth Lugo. Don't see many mistakes from him. He got his mistake, and he ripped that thing right back up the middle.
Now every run that's scored today has initially reached base via a walk, and so far the difference in this game is which team has taken better advantage of their free base runners.
Ground ball to the right side. A sliding stop by Clement, and he'll throw him out. 2 down.
A little bit of a skip, a really nice play from him on that short hop.
Popped up.
Guerrero and Clement coming together. Ernie makes the call and a one-handed catch. That ends the top of the 6th inning. 6 innings of 1 run, 1 hit ball from Chris Bassitt, 2-1 Blue Jays.
Varland, who made his Blue Jays debut just a couple of days ago after coming over in a trade from the Twins on Thursday, now has the 8th inning in a 1-run game. This is how highly the Blue Jays think of Varland. 2 up, 2 down for Varland. And now Bobby Witt Jr. gets a chance. Witt smacks it toward 3rd and past Barger into left field. Hits so hard it goes all the way to the wall past Straw. Witt rounds 1st and he cruises into 2nd with a double. Give him another double this season, his 37th, most in the majors. He represents the potential tying run. He's in scoring position with 2 outs for Vinny Pasquantino. First pitch to Pasquantino, sliced into shallow right center field, down for a base hit. Witt flies around 3rd. He's in to score to tie the game. After being held to 1 hit through 7 innings, the Royals have back-to-back hits with 2 outs in the 8th. Vinny Pasquantino ties the game with an RBI single. We go to the bottom of the 9th at the Rogers Center. The Royals and Blue Jays remain tied at 2.
Line caught by Junior at shortstop.
He lunged to his right and plucked it right out of the air. A terrific grab from Bobby Witt Jr. 1 out in the bottom of the 9th.
Boy, thanks for the quick feet and the long arms of Junior. He snagged that one. What an athlete.
Hunter Harvey tosses a scoreless bottom of the ninth and sends us to extras at the Rogers Center.
And Sir Anthony Dominguez has come in out of the bullpen for the Blue Jays, and he's set up to face 9-1-2. Isbell, India, Bobby Witt Jr. all set to come up to the plate to see if they can't give the Royals a little bit of a boost here in extra innings. So Randall Grichuk starts the inning at second base. He's your placed runner. Dominguez set. It deals, and there's a ground ball fair inside the bag at first and down the line. Grichuk around third base on his way home. He'll score standing up. The ball gets away in right field from Loper. Fido. Isbell into second. And a ground ball dribbles inside the bag and gives the Royals a 3-2 lead in the 10th.
And the bases are loaded with nobody out and a run in already.
And it's Tyler Tolbert on his way to the plate.
Swinging and a line drive into right center field. The Royals get two more, and Bobby Witt Jr. goes first to third.
And it's a two-run single for Tyler Tolbert in the 10th inning to extend the lead for the Royals. It's a 5-2 game in the 10th.
A tough outing for Sir Anthony Dominguez in his fourth outing with the Blue Jays. 3 runs are in and still nobody out. And it'll be Tommy Nance coming into the game.
Here's the right-hander's pitch. Tolbert takes off for second. They throw down to third. It's looped over. Bargeron into left field. Bobby Witt Jr. comes home to score. Tolbert's headed to third. He's in safely, and an ill-advised throw down to third base ends up costing the Blue Jays an additional run. It's a 6-2 game now.
And this is going to be run number 5.
Straw moving into left center. He makes the catch. Tolbert tags at third.
Tolbert scores on the Garcia sacrifice fly. 7-2 Royals in the 10th inning.
The Royals up 5 going to the bottom of the 10th, and their closer Carlos Estevez is into the game. Top of the order for the Blue Jays: Lucas, Loper, Fido, and Guerrero. Miles Straw the runner at second. And a base hit into center for Lucas. Straw's going to come in to score. Got to start somewhere. It's 7-3.
7-3 Royals, 2 outs, bottom of the 10th. Barger coming up to the plate, and the tying run is now on deck for the Blue Jays in this bottom of the 10th.
This one looped to center. It's a base hit. Lucas will come in to score. Bichette around to third. An RBI single for Barger to make it 7-4.
And the tying run will come to the plate.
Rounded out to Bobby Witt Jr., and the game is over.
You can put it in the left-hand column. The Kansas City Royals in 10 innings get a 7-4 win to close out the series and earn a win over the Toronto Blue Jays.